So this is heating up. The apparent feud between the lead actors of If It Ends With Us boiling over. Blake Lively now suing her co-star and director Justin Baldoni. The suit accuses Baldoni of sexual harassment and arranging a smear campaign against Lively leading up to the movie's release. Let's bring in criminal defense attorney Brian Claypool. Brian, thank you so much. This case is not looking good for Baldoni. I mean, there was a meeting back in January where she actually had to confront Baldoni and also Jamie Heath, who was the director and actor, about what she wanted to stop. And among her claims were that some of the demands addressed, including no more showing nude photos of images of women to Blake, no more mention of Baldoni's or Heath's previous pornography addictions, no more discussions about personal experiences with sex, no more descriptions of their own genitalia, no more adding sex scenes outside what was the original script, no more discussions about Blake's weight or deceased father, and more. Okay, so she laid it all out with him. Please stop. And what did he do? He launches a smear campaign. That's why she's suing, to show others that you cannot get away with this kind of behavior. She actually gave him a pass at first.
Yeah, hey, Julie, Merry Christmas, by the way. This is a devastating lawsuit for Baldoni, not only Baldoni, but his Wayfair production company. Just because you produce a movie, that does not become your personal playground to carry out all these nefarious, alleged sexual overtures to your lead actress. And in California, Julie, you've got to really prove two things to prevail on a hostile work environment claim. You've got to do number one, which you've mentioned, which is you've got to notify the people that employed you, the production company. This meeting in January with Baldoni, where Blake Lively laid it out. You laid it out. I mean, I've never seen a case that I've handled where you have so many alleged instances of severe and pervasive alleged sexual discrimination and retaliation.
Listen,
and that's the second element. In California, you've got to prove it was severe and pervasive. It can't be just isolated and happen one or two times. But look, she has documented evidence, Julie, of this happening on and over again.
I want to present the evidence. Baldoni's publicists say that there was no smear implemented. Well, let's see. What do you think of this? Here are some texts between the Baldoni publicist and crisis management expert. This was on August 2nd. Baldoni publicist, he wants to feel like she can be buried. Crisis management expert Melissa Nathan, you know we can bury anyone. Excerpts from the New York Times. Take a look at this. Jennifer Abel, the narrative online is so freaking good and fans are still sticking up for Justin, and there's literally has been no pickup of those two articles, which is actually shocking to me. But I see this as a total success, as does Justin. Jennifer goes on to say, you did such amazing work. Melissa Nathan, narrative is crazy good. So did you. The majority of socials are so pro-Justin, and I don't even agree with half of them, LOL. All right, so there was a smear campaign. I mean, there's texts to prove so. So where does Baldoni's career go from here?
Yeah, he's tanked, Julie, because just so your viewers know, in an employment case like this, not only in California, but across the country, you rarely have that type of documentary evidence. The reason that Blake Lively got it is in California, got to first file a claim with the Department of Civil Rights. The Department of Civil Rights did an investigation. They subpoenaed all of these emails and text messages. Yeah. How stupid was it of Baldoni and his PR team to document this smear campaign against Blake Lively? And it is going to be devastating. Yeah. He's already been dropped from his agency, William Morris. And look, this guy's going to have a hard time finding employment in the future.
Good for Blake Lively for getting those texts. I mean, good for them. And I'm glad they were stupid by putting it in text message. I don't think people will understand the damage that happens when you post things on social media and through text message. That stuff is there forever. Brian Claypool, that's all the time we have, unfortunately. But thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you.
You bet. Thanks, Julie.
Griff.